Hello and welcome to House News. The government plans to replace all analog televisions with digital television broadcasts, where public can enjoy TV shows with better picture quality and more news services available. Prison overcrowding has become a thorny issue in Indonesia for decades. Government admitted the national prison system is currently at more than double its capacity. The Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics Agency said the residents in Bandung city area need to be aware of the wet-dry season, which will begin in July 2022. Policies of subsidies and social aid were quite effective in controlling domestic inflation, maintaining people's purchasing power and ensuring a conducive business climate. The death of Brigadier J has been a constant point of discussion, reflected in various comments on social media and a series of mainstream media reports. The risk of global collapse or human extinction has been dangerously underexplored, climate scientists have warned in an analysis. The transition of television broadcast from analog to digital has officially entered stage 2. The expertise body of the Secretariat General of the House suggested the Ministry of Communication and Informatics to intensify socialization to the public so that people understand the benefits of broadcast digitization.
The Center of Budget Analysis of the expertise body of the Secretariat General of the House held a forum group discussion at the House building regarding the analog switch-off program, which will officially take effect in the upcoming November. Head of the Center of Budget Analysis, Helmizar, emphasized there is still minimal effort to socialize broadcast digitization policy. Moreover, the set-top boxes for the public are not evenly distributed throughout Indonesia. Helmizar added the evaluation related to the issue will be submitted to Commission 1 of the House as a reference for evaluating the analog switch-off program.
Saran dari kami untuk menggunakan data kemiskinan yang akurat ya, bisa kerjasama dengan tadi sudah disampaikan dengan Kemendagri atau menggunakan NIK yang berbasis DTKS juga. Mungkin itu yang perlu perbaikan di Kominfo nantinya.
Meanwhile, HR Finance and Technical Support Director of Metro TV, Arif Nugroho, assessed the analog switch-off program is still important to carry out because comparing to other Southeast Asia countries, Indonesia is far behind in terms of broadcast digitization. Arif also encouraged the distribution of set-top boxes to be accelerated and evenly distributed so that the implementation of analog switch-off is on schedule, which is starting November 2022.
Dengan adanya digitalisasi, masyarakat dapat menikmati banyak konten siaran yang bagus, variasinya juga lebih banyak, teknologinya, kualitas gambarnya, suaranya sangat baik, serta bisa menikmati ataupun mendapatkan early warning system dari BMKB secara cepat.
Dodi and Arif, TVR Parlemen, report.
Commission 3 of the House has approved additional budget for the Ministry of Law and Human Rights of 1.1 trillion rupiah. Commission 3 demands the additional budget can solve the problem of overcapacity in correctional institutions.
In a working meeting of Commission 3 with the Ministry of Law and Human Rights recently, the ministry proposed an additional budget of 1.1 trillion for the next fiscal year. Specifically, additional budget is allocated to the Directorate General of Correction of 790 billion rupiah. Member of Commission 3 of the House, Ihsan Sulistyo, requested additional budget can be utilized to solve various problems in prisons, including overcapacity. Ihsan said prison overcrowding has been an endless problem to resolve. Directorate General of Correction has recorded the total prison population throughout Indonesia in September 2021 reached more than 200,000 people, far exceeding the capacity of only 100,000 people.
Dan tentunya kita mengharapkan sekali yang menjadi sorotan selalu kan pemasyarakatan ini, Pak. Ya, atau bahwa over capacity dan overcrowdednya pemasyarakatan. Mudah-mudahan dengan penambahan ini, overcrowded dan overcapacity-nya pemasyarakatan ini benar-benar bisa ditangani gitu.
In addition, member of Commission 3 of the House Muhammad Rano Alfath highlighted the welfare of prison guards and officers. Rano said lack of welfare of prison officers is considered to be one of the factors triggering various problems in prisons, such as drug trafficking, extortion, and overcapacity. Rano hopes the Ministry of Law and Human Rights use the additional budget approved by Commission 3 to solve these problems.
Mohon diperhatikan terkait kesejahteraan sipir dan juga petugas lapas, Pak Menteri. Ini penting sekali karena kita tahu bahwa banyak sekali masalah yang ada di lapas. Bahkan peredaran narkoba misalnya atau overkapasitas ini mungkin juga bisa disebabkan dari para pegawai-pegawainya yang belum mendapatkan kesejahteraan. Nah, ini mohon diperhatikan, Pak Menteri.
Teresia Butar-Butar, TVR Parlemen reports.
The Meteorology, Climatology, Geophysics Agency or BMKG revealed in early July 2022, Bandung City is entering a potentially catastrophic wet dry season. Currently, Bandung area has still often rain on and also hot during the day.
Quoted from CNN, the head of BMKG Geophysical Station Bandung, Teguh Rahayu said, this year's dry season is wet, or dry season with rainfall 40 to 100% above normal. BMKG also warned the residents to stay alert against potential disasters such as heavy rain, flood, and strong winds. The disasters are mostly caused by certain factors such as rainfall, humidity, and temperature. In order to deal with extreme weather, people are asked to always monitor weather forecast information and early warning on the application and BMKG social media channels before doing the activity. In addition to the risk of heavy rain, strong winds and lightning, rain with long duration might cause potential floods and landslides. To anticipate this, people are suggested changing the valuables documents in the form of digital and record emergency numbers.
Rising global inflation pressures and high commodity prices result in disruption of the supply chain of several basic commodities. This situation is worsened by global food protectionism and the Russian-Ukrainian war, which keeps going. The House encourages the government to maintain food supply chain in order to stabilize people's purchasing power.
One of the efforts to control inflation and maintain level of purchasing power is by stabilizing the price of domestic basic necessities. This can be achieved through food price stability reserves. Member of Commission 11, Ahmad Najib said, fiscal instruments and positive state budget performance can be used as the momentum of the government in controlling inflation and maintaining people purchasing power. One of effective ways is by providing subsidies.
Tapi pastikan bahwa kebutuhan masyarakat, rakyat kita semuanya terpenuhi. Dan yang lebih penting lagi, kebutuhan itu terjangkau oleh mereka. Bila mana kemudian ada beberapa hal yang kemudian tidak terjangkau, saya rasa solusi salah satu yang bisa ditawarkan oleh pemerintah adalah memberikan perlindungan semacam subsidi. BBM kita tetap berikan subsidinya, agar masyarakat masih bisa menjangkau akibat dari dampak kenaikan harga minyak dunia misalnya. Nah, ini salah satu upaya yang saya pikir itu adalah hal yang positif yang telah dilakukan oleh pemerintah.
The House reminds the government to continue to pay close attention to the domestic inflation rate, which shows an increasing trend. This is seen from the high pressure of bargaining, along with the increase in the world commodity prices and domestic supply disruptions. Andri, TVR Parlemen reports.
Commission Chair of the House asked the public to provide space for a special team to uncover the case of a shootout which killed Nofriansyah Yosua Huta Barat or Brigadir J. The Commission also hoped all parties to be patient, waiting for the work of the special team and continue to oversee the case.
At the Secretariat General Building of the House in Senayan, Jakarta recently, member of Commission 3 of the House, Arteria Dahlan, appreciated the attitude of the National Police Chief, General Listio Sigit Prabowo, who demands transparency on the case of Brigadir Joshua Huta Barat. The National Police Chief even asked all parties to participate in monitoring the case progress. Therefore, Arteria expected the public to calm down and be patient, waiting for the National Police work until this case finally find a bright spot. Arteria also wished the condition to remain conducive and there are no parties who try to take advantage in current situation.
Saya juga tidak ingin karena nila setitik bisa rusak susu sebelangan. Kita sudah bisa melihat bagaimana semangat, spirit, jiwa besar Pak Kapolri yang mau membuka diri, membuka ruang untuk transparan, membuka ruang untuk bisa dikoreksi. Bahkan namanya ada yang re-autopsi, yang pertaruhannya adalah nama baik Polri sendiri. Publik kami mohon untuk lebih bersabar, kemudian mengawal secara komprehensif, sehingga nanti kita bisa menyaksikan kerja-kerja terbaik dari Polri melalui tim khususnya, Komnas HAM, para pejuang HAM kita, dan teman-teman Kompolnas di bawah kepemimpinan Pak Mahfud MD itu yang jadi Menko Polhukam juga, yang nggak mungkin ini bisa diintervensi.
Arteria Dahlan believes the National Police will be objective in handling the case. Openness and transparency in the case will increase public trust to police institution. Oki Zulindra and Rangga, TVR Parlemen, report.
The world needs to prepare for human extinction because of climate change. Scientists say global warming could become catastrophic for humanity if temperatures rise by even more than they are predicted to, or if the rising temperatures set off an unpredictable chain of events in nature.
Taken from Merdeka, the potential for climate change to cause the extinction of societies around the world is presented by an international team of researchers at Cambridge University. Climate change has played a role in every mass extinction event. Even the world now seems to adapting to a specific climate. The path to disaster is not limited to the direct impact of high temperatures. The researcher says the consequences of more than 5 degrees Fahrenheit of global warming compared with pre-industrial times have not been explored well enough by previous studies. Rising temperatures increase the risk of crop failures in the world's most fertile agriculture areas. Meanwhile, hotter weather could cause outbreaks of deadly new diseases as habitats for both people and animals shift and shrink. Researchers are calling on the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, to compile a report on catastrophic climate change in a bid to galvanize research and better inform the public.
And that's House News for today. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day.